What's good, Primos?
It's good, fam.
Welcome to another session of Kick Live Familia podcast with your favorite Primo, Coach Fernz. And today I got one of my favorite Primos in the building, my brother JT. How you doing, man?
What's good, everybody? I'm chilling.
It's good to have you, brother. So let the Familia know where you're from, and how you feel about sneaker culture where you are right now.
So I am JT. I am from Paterson, New Jersey. Um, Sneaker culture to me right now has really changed. It's kind of dry right now. If you ask me, nothing has come out that's really caught my eye as of lately. But going back to 2015, probably to like 2020, I would say we were in a good space concerning sneaker culture. But now it's kind of dry.
So what do you feel is missing in that piece? Like, I get mixed answers when I ask that question. Some people feel like it's in a great place. Some people are like, like you said, it's dry. We getting the same old sneakers, different colorways. What do you believe is missing in the space?
Feel like a lot of creativity is missing. I think like they just keep giving us the same sneaker, different color. It's kind of like a Tyler Perry movie. We already know how this one ends. But we gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah, we gonna buy it. So
Right.
All right. So quick question. When we talk collections, right?
Mhm.
We got about 4 tiers. First tier is the people that's just getting started. That's like the 1 to 20. Second tier are the people that's like building their collection. That's the 20 to 50. And you got the third tier that's like they've been in the game for a minute. That's the 50 to 100. And then you got the don't ask tier, which is like 100 plus. Which one you falling into?
I'm in that second. I'm in the second.
Okay. Okay, you build. Is that just because of the lack of sneakers out there, or it's just like a personal preference, like you only cop what you really, really want?
So I used to be when I first started, I was all about the hype. So I was
Okay.
a hype beast.
Okay.
I haven't really hit like that, which a lot of people I know just don't hit anymore because the bots have taken over on the Nike app. So I don't really hit, as much. I don't even try anymore. How about that? I'm at the point now where if I go to any sneaker store and I see a certain sneaker that I like, that's what I'm buying. Um, I'm not, chasing down the connect and try to, hey, can you find this for me? Or like going on Gold or any of those apps. Like I'm not doing none of that no more. I used to in the beginning because I was all about the hype. I had to have it, gotta have it. But now, whatever I can get my hands on, if I go to the store, I like this sneaker, I'm picking it up. I'm walking out the store with it. I'm rocking it, and I'm gonna do it well.
Now, I gotta ask you this question: What is the sneaker that got you into collecting? Like, what was that one sneaker that when you got it or when you tried it on, you was like, man, I'm officially a sneakerhead now. This is one of the things I do.
So I used to wear. I was that guy. I've been wearing loafers and all of that most of my life. I
Mhm.
went to Catholic school, so we didn't wear sneakers unless it was a special day when it was letting us wear our
I
own clothes.
understand. Gym time.
So, I was the dude rocking the East Bay loafers with my uniform.
Okay.
Um, I think I'll say I became a sneakerhead. I had a coworker of mine who we become real close friends down through the years. That's my brother. He was a sneakerhead. So we were in the same classroom working together. And I'm like, yo, this dude is fly. Every day is a different pair of sneakers every day. So it kind of piqued my interest. Um, I want to say the sneaker that really made me a sneakerhead was the first pair of sneakers that he gave me. So like I was going crazy over these Yeezy Turtle Doves, and
Mhm.
my man's was like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna bless you with these." It was the end of the
Ooh.
school year. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna let you have these," and I was like, "Yo, what?" So like that was my journey right there into sneakerhead dome. Like it was no turning back after that. So every Yeezy that came out, I copped. When all of the off whites were coming out, I definitely was copping. So that was my entry into sneakerhead, arena.
So you pretty much got a down payment on the house somewhere in your closet. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because if you start talking about
Absolutely.
Off-White and Yeezy, we ain't talking about no
Absolutely.
50, 75. Those ain't the 5411 Reeboks. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't.
Now I got to ask you, because I seen a picture of you one time,
Mhm.
and shout out to your sis. But I seen you, your mom's, and your sis had kicks on.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, is that something that you inherited through the bloodline, or y'all all kind of
Um,
started at the same time?
I want to say my sister started way before me. So
Okay, okay.
growing up, my sister, she had almost every sneaker, like going back down to like the Iversons, and she just rocked all of those joints.
Mhm.
I wasn't too much into it back then, but my sister, her collection is like out of this world. So I
Yeah,
figured it's
she's
something that we
different.
all kind of picked up along the way.
Okay.
And we're at like different tiers with it. But yeah, my mom's is into sneakers now.
Wow.
It's a family thing, I guess.
We know what Christmas look like. We
Right.
know what it bunch of stock X boxes under the tree. You know
Yep,
what I'm
yep.
saying? Yeah, shout out to your sis, man. When I'm looking at her collection, I'm like, golly. I'm like, "Damn,
Yeah.
what does she work? What does she work for? What does she work for a living, man?" I'm like, yeah, oh. I'm like, I thought I
Yeah.
had a good job till I seen her
Shout out
feet.
to my sis. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, jeez,
Brilliant
man.
dope.
Oh man, yeah, man. Definitely shout out to the fam.
Yeah.
Um, so you know what? Although sneakers is a large part of why we're here, you
Mhm.
got a lot of dope things that you have going on, man. So please share with the family some of the dope things that you're working on, some of the projects that you're working on, so they'll know.
Cool. So one of the most recent things that I'm working on, you see what I'm wearing here on my shirt and my hat. So I've recently launched Living Epistle Streetwear. I know there are a lot of Christian streetwear brands out there, but I didn't see anything that was like my style. And when I say my style, I'm out of this world. I love mix and match colors. So everything was kind of just like simple, and shout out to all the Christian streetwear brands, but I just needed something that looked more like me.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning. We're really gonna take off and get into some of those crazy designs that really exemplify who I am. So I
Mhm.
want to put more of me into my brand. So we kind of played it safe, with all the colors the first go round. So we currently have hats, we have t-shirts, we have shorts. We got a lot of stuff. Go check us out. We're Living Epistle Streetwear on Instagram. And if you just want to go to our site, check us out at livingepistles.myshopify.com. And you can pick up some of this good stuff that we have there. And we're dropping more stuff coming soon.
Now you said play it safe with that shirt. That shirt ain't playing it safe, bro. Like you could like any pair of sneakers I want to rock, I can wear with that shirt. That's the beauty
Absolutely.
of that and the hat too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm an all black guy.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
feel like when I wear white, with the train system and when you eat food, it'd be that one thing that mess it up. But when you get you a
Right.
black shirt like that, man, that shirt can hit anything that you wearing, man.
Absolutely.
That's a
So this
that's a
shirt
dope
does
design.
it does come in black. I just kind of threw this white one on tonight. I was like,
Nah,
let me
for
just
sure.
switch it up.
Nah, for
Yeah.
sure. But nah, I love it, man. When I first seen it, I don't know if you ever used to watch back in the days where you used to watch a movie and they had the killers always having like them notes that they send people with the
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
cutouts of the. I was like, oh,
So that is the name of this design. This design is actually called ransom, like after a
oh,
ransom note. But it also represents how Christ has
I love it.
ransomed us. Yeah,
Good
how
flip.
he's
I thought you was
purchased
gonna leave
us.
it with the killer stuff. You know what I
Nah.
mean? I remember what was it? Geez, Beverly Hills Cop. And they had
Yes.
the ransom notes, and I was like, oh, that shirt. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. I was like, I love it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But what did you see? Like what made you I know you said you didn't see anything that was like not necessarily your style, but it didn't represent you the way you wanted it to. How
Mhm.
much like between the time you noticed that and the time you launched Living Epistle, like how much time was in between that? Like did you spend some time to think about it or were the ideas already in your mind?
I would say living epistles is something that we're going on 2 years. Thought processing, getting prophetic words that I was supposed to start a clothing line, and I was
Okay.
just like, yeah, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
You get
Prophecy.
some of those
Love
words, it's like,
it.
yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
okay.
Uh, I didn't think twice about it, but I received this word on my birthday 2 years ago
Mhm.
when I was some of the fellows from my church, and they all prophesied to me, and one of them was like, "You're supposed to start a clothing line," and then like a couple of months later, somebody else is like, "Yo, you should start a clothing line." Somebody I went to grammar school with, they just hit me up out the blue, like, "Yo, when is the clothing line coming out?" So I'm
Mhm.
like, "All right, God, maybe we are on to something." So I was like, let's me and Holy Spirit sit down and get this thing going.
Yeah.
Um, so that was the like time span that it took for me to come up with this. The reason that I kind of got thrown into this,
Mhm,
and I had a work accident a couple of months ago.
mhm.
So I'm out on workers' comp. So it's like, yo, I got to come up with something to kind of build my revenue. And no better way than to do it on your own. I'm not waiting on
Right.
somebody to come give me something. I'm about to go out here and go get it myself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's how we kind of got into this.
So how important for like is creativity for you in these spaces? Because I know that, a lot of times we sit on ideas, right? And what I see a lot of people do is they sit on ideas for years, then somebody else comes out with something. It was like, "Yo, I thought of that first." And it's like, "Yeah, you did, but you didn't do nothing about it first." You know? So how important for you was it to get the idea that you wanted out, quickly so that you weren't one of those people who regretted the opportunity as opposed to thrived off it?
Creativity is 100% the thing that needs to drive everything that I'm doing. I'm a creative, and I know that's a word that we throw around a lot in
Absolutely.
Christendom. Just, it's the culture now. Everybody's a creative. If you make paper dolls, you a creative.
That's
It's just
it,
like, all
man.
right, whatever.
That's it.
um, but I would just say, like, I've been a creative all of my life. So creativity, like, kind of had a hand in everything that I was doing. I've always loved to dress. I've always loved to put outfits together. So fashion is like second nature to me.
Mhm.
So when you talk about creativity, I remember I remember cutting up a Coogee sweater
Oh,
and
wow.
sewing it on to a pair of Air Force Ones
Wow.
because I didn't see it. So I took my Coogee sweater, I cut the sleeves off. I took the sleeves part of it, put it on the Air Force One, and the rest I wore as a Coogee like vest.
Mm,
I didn't see it,
wow.
so I created it. This was going back years. Like I think I might have been like early high school years. Like so,
Wow.
creativity's always been a part of anything that I've done.
That's crazy because
Yeah.
and crazy in a good way because you don't see something and having the ability to create something that you don't see is another level of creativity. Like some people can just replica something that they see, throw a little splash on it, but to actually say, I don't see no coochie sneakers. Let me take a coochie. First of all, you got to have a lot of money back then to get a coochie. Then you have to have the audacity enough to cut it up.
Right. Right. Because that was $500.
Bruh, you see what I'm saying? Like, I remember S&D Underground, man, and it wasn't like, the iceberg days, Coogee days, so to have the audacity to cut a $500 sweater, you better have something dope that came out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Absolutely.
that's crazy. And we'll get back to sneakers in just a second, but how big was your community in pushing you forward? Like, were they people who were championing you to be like, yo, bro, I am not going to not sit on you until you launch this. Like, how important was the community when it was time for you to be like, all right, it's time for me to do what I got to do with this brand?
Community was very important for me. Number one, my wife who always pushes me in anything that I'm doing. She was like the first to like, all right, this is what you want to do. Like, I'm gonna stand behind you. I'm gonna wear the
Mhm.
brand, get this made for me. So she got colors of things that don't even exist for everybody else just
Uh-oh.
because, you know, she got these hats in different colors. Like other people don't even have those colors. So it's just like community is big with pushing me into what I'm doing now.
Mhm.
I would say I am like grateful for my church community. I want to say that.
Nice.
Um, just yesterday, I can count maybe 4 or 5 people who had our living epistles stuff at church yesterday. So I want to give a shout out to my church family for supporting me,
Absolutely.
for pushing me. All Nations Worship Assembly, New York. I love you all. Thank you for supporting me, standing behind me, pushing me. So it's become a thing. Like this is real life for me. It's a thing. And I'm just grateful for everybody who's pushing me, who shared, there's people who never ordered from me, but they like shared on their Insta story or, did different things. So community is like a really big component and pushing what I'm doing and also helping me to get the best out of what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
all nations, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know quite a few people over there, man, and good people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For
Yeah.
sure. Good people, solid people, man. So shout out to that. And I know the feeling had to be amazing when you just sitting up on stage or you go up to do the offering and you look in the crowd and you like, oh, that looked like my shirt. Like
Yeah.
in my head, that's bro. It just is another feeling that's like, oh, like is this happening? You know what I'm saying? Walk me through like the first time you seen somebody that I wouldn't say you didn't know, but
Mm.
somebody that you didn't expect to be wearing your stuff, and you seen them wearing your stuff. Was it like, oh, this hit different,
Um,
or did you like know everybody who had it on at the time?
no, so actually when I launched the site,
Mhm.
there were a couple of people I still to this day don't know who they are. Who purchased from me. I just, made the shirt, sent them out, but I have no clue who a few of these people are. So
Wow.
if you wearing rocking your living epistles, I would love to know who you are. Like all I have is a name and an address. I don't have a face. I don't know who they are. But yeah, that was the encouragement that I needed
Mm,
because like there were a lot of people that I thought were going to support me that haven't
mhm.
supported yet. And it was like,
Yeah.
it was kind of discouraging. And I was like, all right, yo, whatever. But then God just started like opening up doors and sending people that I don't even know to purchase my items. So
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is worthwhile. Like this is worthwhile.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. Because a lot of times, like you said, when we launch something, the people that was always like, "Yo, man, I can't wait for you to drop something. I can't wait for you to drop something." Then you drop
Yeah.
it, and they'd be like, "I ain't get paid yet." You know what I'm saying? And they had that same story for a year. And
Right.
a lot of times, you thought that that was going to be your community, and a
Yeah.
lot of times there'd be random people who'd be like, "Yo, I love what you're doing," and you'd be like, "Oh, thank you." And in the
Mhm.
back of your mind, you like, I'm not sure who this person is. You know what I'm saying? But God sent them in your direction, or God had them waiting for whatever it is that you were going to do. And that's why it's like just super important to launch, because God is like, yo, I got a bunch of people waiting to do this that you've never met. But if you don't do it, then they're going to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like there are people who just love your personality
Hmm.
and they can't wait to spend their dollars with you. But because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, they forced to go somewhere else, somebody they don't like, and spend those same dollars, man.
Hmm.
So it's super dope, man. I'm super proud of you for launching it, man.
Thanks,
Can't wait to
bro.
see where it's going, man.
Oh
But
yeah.
we're gonna go back a little bit, right?
Cool.
So let's go back for freshman year of high school,
Hmm.
right? Mom's taking you sneaker shopping. She says you got an unlimited budget, like you can spend however much money you want. What's the two pair of sneakers that you copping for your first day of high school? If you go to public school, I know you said you was in Catholic school for a bit, but if
Yeah.
you, but if you were, what's the two kicks
um,
you copping?
the two that I'm comping, I would say are definitely. So I'm going back to my freshman year. I'm
Mhm.
definitely copping the icy whites.
Okay, what's those?
That's Air Force Ones.
Okay. I just want to make
Um,
sure.
oh yeah. Like that's number one. That's the first thing we cop. And second, I think I would say the Air Max 95 neons.
Okay, now you doing this on an unlimited budget? Like you can spend whatever you want. You gonna get some icy whites with that money?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I just
They're
want to make
classic. I'm
sure.
like I said, I'm going back to my freshman year.
Okay,
And
okay, okay,
those are the sneakers that you was going to get. We ain't
okay,
have all the hype stuff yet.
okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair for sure, for sure. All
Yeah, yeah.
right, cool. So when we talk sneakers, right?
Mhm.
I've asked this question to everybody that's been up here. Now, I need to know, in your opinion, the most iconic sneaker silhouette between Jordan 1s, Chuck Taylors, Air Force Ones, and Adidas Shell Toes.
I'm saying Jordan ones.
Nice. Now, this is all time. You go on Jordan 1s.
Hmm.
Okay, beautiful,
Hmm.
beautiful. Why you say Jordan 1s?
Jordan ones are like my favorite. Those are my favorites.
Okay,
You can rock them with anything. They're very versatile.
absolutely.
You dress them up. You can wear them with shorts. You can wear them with sweats. Like they're very
Mhm.
versatile. But I would just say, even from a comfort zone, like they comfortable to me.
Okay.
And we not talking no disrespect, no shade. We not talking about no mids. Like
do you hate mid? Like, have you ever owned a pair of mids? Never.
absolutely not.
Okay. I think I own maybe one or I think I own two mids. The first one I didn't know
Okay.
was a mid till I got home and I was like, oh snap, it's not a high. And then the second one is like, I ordered some sneakers one time, and they
Mhm.
didn't have the sneakers I wanted, so I had to pick something, and they were a pair of Jordans, and I'm like, man, I don't really do mids like that, but this colorway is fire, so let me just cop them. I've never worn them, and I was like, well, if I just wear pants over them joints, nobody will ever know.
I
No, I know, but
Right, right.
yeah, but it's for some reason the highs. What do you think it is about the mids that people just don't like?
It's like it just doesn't it just like we say in church, 99 and a half don't do. It just don't do. It's like, yo, either give me the whole sneaker, give me the whole back of this sneaker, or just make it alone.
Yeah, it seemed like you couldn't make your mind up. Like, is it a low
Right,
or is it a
right.
high? You know what I'm saying? Okay, that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. So, do you have a favorite sneaker brand?
Oh, I'm gonna say I'm 40 years old now, so I'm I'm leaning more towards comfort now.
Oh yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah. So a lot of things like I went to try on a pair of dunks a few weeks ago. I was like, yo, I can't do these.
Yeah,
These joints is narrow and they tearing the front of my toes up.
yeah. You gotta have special feet for them joints. Like
Yeah.
when you get older, things just don't fit the way they used to.
Right. I'm gonna say Nikes right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Nikes.
You can't go wrong. I mean, there's so
Right.
many choices to choose from with Nike. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So you definitely can't go wrong. But do you feel like Nike, okay, between the two, do you feel like Nike was more influential or Adidas was more influential in sneaker culture?
Um, that's a good question. I'm gonna say Adidas
Okay.
because we want to go back to the 80s, early 90s.
Hmm.
Shell toes was the thing.
Yeah.
So I think as far as like sneaker culture, I'll even just say like New York culture.
Hmm.
I'll take it from that standpoint. I can't speak for nobody else. I could just speak for the area that I'm in.
Hmm.
I would say New York, New Jersey, that the shell toe sneaker was like a big thing in the 80s, 90s. We ain't have all the different Nikes back then. So I'm gonna say Adidas.
You say in the 80s and 90s or more so 80s?
Late 80s, maybe early 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Not
Okay.
not too deep into the 90s, but late 80s, early 90s.
I'm about to say because when Penny Hardaway came out, it started.
Right, right.
It started going crazy after a while,
Yeah,
man. He started getting the Barclays and all the other joints, man.
right.
So that was a time. But if you're talking late '80s, for sure,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. And honestly speaking, I was about 4 years old, so I probably do or don't know what I'm talking about. But
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. From what I can recall,
Right.
Adidas was crazy. My pops and them, they wore New Balance and stuff like that as well, depending on how old you was.
Yeah, yeah. My uncles wore New Balance. I can see that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely
Mhm.
either a dad sneaker or a dope boy sneakers if you
Right.
were out if you were outside of New York like that.
Yeah.
Um but in your opinion, right? These are all gonna be sneaker questions.
Mhm.
Who's making a bigger splash in the industry right now? Saucony or New Balance?
New Balance.
Ooh, why you say New Balance?
I feel like there's been like a resurgence of New Balance. I want to even go back to like that was one of my go-to sneakers back in high school because Foot Locker used to have the two for 70.
Oh
So you can get two pair of New Balance, and my go-to was absolutely the gray, the classic grays.
yeah. Oh
And
man.
then like my second pair probably would be like the navy blue joints. So I'm gonna say New Balance because they have like their colorways are like they're going crazy right now. I think in my closet, majority of my sneakers are New Balance outside of Nike. Like, and
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it. But I've always been into like Adidas. I've been buying more Adidas, but I would say New Balance is like real heavy in my closet.
That's crazy because you said the two for 70. Because I know exactly what you're talking about. That little red tag.
Absolutely. Yep.
So for years, people
Yeah.
like until I really, really got into sneakers like that, for years, I'm going to Vim's like, yo, show me the feel I wore. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? The 34.99 joints. And let me get a few pair of them joints. Cause that's like I was about to pay an arm and a leg for sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Until I really like got deep into it. But now I know exactly what you're talking about. You like, oh, let me get that sale, bro. That's
I can remember, see, is we don't wear felines too much. I can
I
remember
would,
my
man.
mother buying me the Grand Hills,
Oh, which
and those
ones?
were my felines.
First ones?
Yeah, the white joints with the
Oh,
with
with
the
the big
navy
triangle.
blue. Yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. I remember those. So it's like, it's certain brands that we don't see too much now, or we wouldn't
Yeah.
wear nowadays. But
Mhm.
like back in the day, they was hitting.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Grant, like Fila had some strong sneakers. They
Hmm.
just couldn't keep up. Even now they have some decent color schemes on certain sneakers. There was
Hmm.
that one sneaker. Somebody said this is probably the worst sneaker of all time. But it was that, remember Fila had that resurgence where all the girls had them Balenciaga looking Filas,
Yeah.
and they was killing the market at that time. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what it was. I don't know who started that. But Filas had that resurgence where I was like, I know they're not about to come back out.
Yeah, they can
Oh
keep
man.
those. They can keep.
Yeah, I just walked past them and it was like, okay, you know what I mean? So so if you had to design a sneaker, right?
Mhm.
And I was gonna save this for season two, but I think you're the perfect person for
Okay.
this question. If you were gonna design a sneaker, what sneaker would you design and which designer would you bring on to help you with it? Like whether past or present,
Mhm.
what's a designer that you'd be like, yo, I want to design these sneakers and I want this person to be the person that I design them with?
Okay. Uh, I'm thinking real futuristic.
Okay.
So the sneaker that I would say, mm, you got me with this one, bro.
Hey, I had to look. This
Uh,
is this is just a freestyle. Just now, I'm like, let me ask him.
I'll go ahead and say the two. I'll say the two designers that I would love to
Okay,
have. I would have, I would have Kanye.
okay, that should be interesting.
Yeah, that's number one. I would have Kanye,
Okay.
and then we gonna throw Virgil in there.
Oh, now
Yeah,
you know there's gonna be a fight in there. I got on.
right. Absolutely. But the sneaker gonna be dope. It's gonna be real
It's
dope.
gonna
It's
be a
gonna
dope
be
sneaker.
creative.
Now, when you say Ye, are you bringing Ye in to give the idea or design a sneaker?
um, I'm gonna say for the idea.
Okay, all right,
Virgil is for the design.
okay, okay. That makes sense.
Mm.
That makes sense. Because
Yeah,
after a while, I'm like, oh wait, yeah, you're not really putting the pencil on the paper with this. But his imagination is so crazy. He's thinking Walt Disney type stuff. You know
absolutely.
what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he's definitely different. But like once he gives the idea, get him out the room because then he won't. Virgil will never get nothing done with him in there.
Right, right.
Yelling and screaming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. So um, both these sneakers in their prime,
Hmm.
right? And it's gonna be a list of them. So you just let me know which ones you choose. But pennies or Jordans?
Hmm. King Jordan.
Okay, cool. Bo Jacksons or Harachis?
Hirachis.
Okay. Diamond Turfs or Griffies?
Griffey's.
Nice. Yeezys or Jordans? I know I was gonna get you with that one.
I'm
Take your
gonna go
time,
with
brother.
I'm gonna go with Yeezys.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go
Ooh.
with Yeezys.
Ooh. Ooh. AJ ones or dunks?
AJ ones.
Okay. Air Max One or Air Max 95s?
Air Max 95s.
Got it. White Uptowns or Jordan ones?
Uh-huh. Jordan ones.
Okay. And your favorite Air Jordan 1 colorway of all time?
Uh, of course the breads.
Ooh, which one? Patent leather ones or the OG?
OG.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you like the patent leathers?
I do, but
Okay.
they've had so many variations of them. It's like
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
can
yeah.
stop, like knock
Okay.
it off, like stop fooling around now.
Listen. I ain't gonna lie. I'm waiting for them to keep doing it because I'm like, I never got a cop one, so I'm
Hmm.
like, I just need one pair and I'm just good.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, most comfortable sneaker you ever owned?
Most comfortable. I would say Yeezys,
Okay.
350.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I've never had
Mhm.
a pair of those.
I got a few.
Okay. And
Yeah,
they super comfortable.
super comfortable. Like you walking on air.
Okay. Are they more
Yeah.
comfortable than the what's the not the wave runners, the joints that everybody's recreating now? I don't know why I can't think of them. The the rubber sneakers that they got, the foam runners. Are they more comfortable than those?
I've never had the foam runners.
Okay.
I've only had the sneakers, so yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll
Mhm,
go with that. Cool, cool. The biggest sneaker L of all time for you. That's a
mhm.
sneaker that you wanted, but you can never get.
I
And you
got two.
okay, talk to me.
I've been waiting for this question. I got two. So these are these are like more recent sneakers.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say the Nigel brick by brick. So mad,
Mhm.
so upset.
Yeah, he really went all the way with the marketing. Once I seen him like standing on top of the brick going through the city, I'm like, oh, these niggas ain't gonna be
Yeah.
copable for everybody.
I'm so upset. I was seeing like old white ladies with them joints. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, I'm very
what are
upset.
you doing with those? Like, put them back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Put them
He
back. We want
he
them.
killed them joints. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My second one, I would say the Wizard of Oz dunks.
Ooh, now I gotta Google those because I don't even know what those look like. Hold on a second.
They came
Wizard
out
of
this
Oz.
past summer
Okay, you know what? Let
or
me.
last year. Last year.
Well, I'm about to find out right now. Wizard
Hmm.
of Oz dunks. Give me a second. Hold
Well,
on.
you see them, they got me written all over.
Oh yeah, yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Is the resale on them crazy though?
Not too crazy. I just haven't, like I said, I'm not really after the hype no more. So if I don't get it when I want it, like
Okay,
I'm not gonna chase it down. I'll eventually probably get a pair though.
okay, yeah.
I
I'm about to say
definitely
while these are affordable, let's get,
Yeah,
let's not wait for that one person to.
right.
Oh nah, that's you. That got you written all over. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'll be able to do anything with that. Like if it don't go with a gray hoodie or a black hoodie, I'm just like, let me just tap out. You know what I'm saying? That's not.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, I
Okay, I
could do
like that.
so much with those. Yeah, I'm you know what? Now that you said that, them gonna be my summer sneakers again. I gotta get them for the summer.
Get them, get them. Now here's the thing.
Yeah.
You said you in your 40s now.
Yeah.
I don't want your toe box to be hurting. The feet to be hurting because you just had to have them because we had a conversation.
You know what? It might be worth it.
Okay, okay, okay. Might get a size bigger or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you.
yeah.
But nah, them just got you written all over them, fam. Like for real, for
Absolutely.
real. Um, so if you had a Mount Rushmore of sneakers,
Hmm.
what are the four sneakers you putting on that Mount Rushmore?
Uh Jordan ones,
Okay.
Air Max 95s, Yeezy Red October.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Uh, and I would say Chunky Donkeys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's good. So
Hmm.
would you so if you had to choose the five sneakers in your collection
Hmm.
that are your top five, do you know what those sneakers are? Or would you be able to compile that list?
One.
Ooh.
I was waiting for this. One.
Ooh.
Two.
Nah, you cheating now. You cheating. You cheating, bro. Nah.
That's two. I was waiting for this. I was like, I'm gonna have these joints on the side. That's two.
Man.
Um, I would say Travis Scott's. I
Okay,
have
which
the
ones?
Jordan 1 Travis Scott's, the first ones that he
Okay.
released.
Okay.
Um, what else? My right now, my Adidas are like my go-to. So
Okay.
Gazelles,
Okay.
Sambas, those are my go-tos right now.
I love Adidas, man.
So yeah, that's I think that's about it right now. And that's my top five, my go-to right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like for some reason Saucony's been doing some dope things with the Omni Grid Pros.
Hmm.
So I like those. But if I could choose a sneaker I could wear every day, it would be my Adidas Oswegos, man.
Okay.
Them joints is so comfortable, bro.
Mhm.
And it's like they just off the radar. Like nobody's thinking about them. I'm like, yes. The more you don't think about them, the cheaper they are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you can get them joints on Christmas time for like you said, 2 for 70, man. I'm like, yeah, give me that coupon, man. Retail me not. Let me get a coupon from there. And I just be going ham, bro. But
Mhm.
if you could wear a sneaker every day, what would it be?
It'd definitely be a Jordan 1.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Again, like I said, it's so versatile. It goes with anything. You
Oh
can
yeah.
kind of wear it with anything.
Hmm.
Crazy thing, not so crazy. I've been rocking the Walmart Avias,
Ooh.
the $20 joints. Like you can't tell me not to wear them.
Ooh. Are they comfortable?
Oh, it's super comfortable. Yeah. Like as soon as they went viral, like I started copping them joints. I was
Hmm.
like, oh, I was seeing them, here and there on social media. I was like, let me
Hmm.
go get a pair. I went and got a pair. I have like 3 pair Walmart sneakers right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever. Listen, I am about comfort. The older I get,
Hmm.
I don't care about all the other stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I like it.
Yeah.
But if I see something in Walmart that I want to wear, I'm copping it, fam.
Absolutely.
DSW, show me the clearance rack. Same thing
Mhm.
with Marshalls. Same thing with Burlington Coat Factory. Show me the clearance rack, man. Cause that's
Yeah.
what I like. If I like it, I like it. You know,
Right.
I ain't gonna overextend myself to wear something too out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
but
I think I have like one stipulation. I'm not wearing the Poppy Jordans.
which ones is those?
Anything that anything anything that the Poppies wear. Like
Oh,
it's the
yeah,
Jordans
yeah, yeah.
that it's the Jordans that Foot Locker, like nobody's going by them. Like nah, you ain't gonna catch me in those.
The team Jordan Jumpman from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the third option team Jordans. I know exactly what you
Yeah.
mean when they start experimenting on stuff. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's
Yeah.
it's like they remixed the Spizikes. I'm like, all right, the Spizikes was a
Right.
remix. You can't remix the Spizikes. Like
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Nah, smart man. I was saying things like the Poppy Jordans, and when you said it, I know I immediately thought of thing about the 4 train. I was like, okay, say no more. I know exactly what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
So, what's been the biggest sneaker flop for you? And by sneaker flop, I'm referring to a sneaker that everybody loved, but you can't stand these sneakers.
Everybody's gonna hate me for saying this. Let me
Let me
brace
hear it.
myself. Let me brace myself.
Listen, I love it. I love it.
Lead them pandas where they at.
Oh, you're not the only one to say that though. I had a
Leave
few
them.
people who hate the pandas.
I can't stand them.
Oh man, is it because they lows? If they had highs, would you be okay?
Nah, it's not even about a lower high thing. It's just they're highly populated. So if you go to the
Okay.
mall, I guarantee you can count at least within a 1 mile radius. You gonna count at least 5 pair of pandas that walk past you.
Yeah, that was the
It's
very
just
common sneaker. Yeah,
yeah. It's like
yeah.
nah, I'm good. I'm on y'all keep.
Yeah, but they have some more pandas coming out, but it's not a black and white colorway.
Okay.
It's like brown, and you'd have to see them joints. But it's you probably won't see these as much as you've seen the other ones. So you
Mhm.
might like them. They kind of got you. I wouldn't say you written all over it,
Mhm.
but you could probably see them joints and be like, all right, cool. I know what to do with them exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
They got like I think they got like a when you get a chance.
Mhm.
Take a look. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but it's some new pandas. It ain't the black and white ones. I was like, I know they're not doing these over. And when I seen them, I'm like, okay, this is this this is a little bit more out the box. I appreciate the artistry on these joints right here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Check it out.
Nah, for sure. But like I said, if you got to choose the dunks though between those and the Wizard of Oz, go Wizard of Oz, brother.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
um, is there a sneaker that has an unforgettable story that like when you see that sneaker, it's like, man, I remember X, Y, and Z. It'll always take you back to that memory.
Um, so I'm gonna go back to the days where we were coloring our Air Force Ones. You remember that? Where people were
Yeah.
customizing Air Force Ones. So
Uh,
my brother,
unfortunately, yeah.
yeah, my brother, my brother customized my Air Force Ones. So I had like this royal blue. and yellow joints, and I wore it with the Indiana Pacers jersey.
Mhm. Okay.
Top of the line, couldn't tell me nothing. This was one of those days when they let us wear our own clothes to school that day.
Okay. I know them days.
Killed it. Like, killed it. Yeah, that was it.
Were
Yeah.
they white and he colored them those colors, or were
Yeah,
they
they were
like
white and he colored so he colored like the front of the toe area.
mhm,
It was like a so around going around the sneaker was blue, the toe was yellow. It was I can't even explain them, bro. Of course they started chipping after a while, so
yeah,
you
of
know, that was
course.
the
Nike didn't make them, so we know. We after a while,
right, right.
rain too hard, it's a rain.
Yeah.
But that one day,
Right.
it'd be that one day that you wear them. It's like you can't tell me nothing with a Reggie Miller or Mark Jackson jersey. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I love it, man. Last question, right?
Mhm.
I need to know a pair of sneakers that you discarded or outgrew. Now you're like, man, I want them sneakers back now. If I could have them sneakers back, I would have 'em.
So I'm definitely gonna say Yeezy Turtle Doves. Only because joints that my boy gave me, I wore the mess out of them. They became my gym sneakers.
Mhm.
And I was on the treadmill one day, and like the whole sole just started opening up and the insides.
Oh man, the whole boost
Yeah, I
technology
wore
came out.
them joints like I wore them like crazy. So yeah, it would definitely be the
Easy
Yeezy
to
Turtle.
love.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. Listen,
Hmm.
I appreciate you for rocking out with us, man. Thank you for always supporting God Loves
Yes.
Kicks, Kick Live Familia, man. Let the people know where they can find Living Epistles again, where they can follow you and everything that you're doing.
Cool. So you can follow me at Joaquin T. That's JoaQuimt on Instagram. And then you can check out our brand. It's Living Epistle Streetwear on Instagram. Check us out. If you don't see something that you like, hit me up. I'm all about creativity. We can make it happen.
Yeah, but first, buy something. Don't be asking
Right.
this man to design stuff, and you don't buy the stuff you ain't buy the stuff that was there. When you gonna buy the stuff that he designed for you, like Saints.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll design it, and they'd be like, "I thought it was a different color blue. I thought it was Russian navy blue.
Right.
It's royal blue." We ain't playing that game, fam.
Nah.
Be a supporter first, and then we can talk about all them customized whatevers. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate you for rocking out with us, man.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for accepting the invitation. And yeah, man, shout out to you, your fam, everybody you connect to. Shout out to all nations, all the people over there. If you know the sneakerheads over there, man, send them my way. Send them my way,
Gosh.
bro. Once again, shout out to everybody for rocking out with the Kick Live Familia. It's your boy, Coach Fernz, and we out.